Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing this April the 24th, 2025, early morning cryptocurrency daily update video with truth, trust, education, and information that you've come to know, uh, love, enjoy, and need for your cryptocurrency and blockchain technology updates. And if we look at what we got going on here, this is that is the right chart. If we go into the Bitcoin price, we can see in the daily time frame, we've peaked up over that 90,000. The moving averages are starting to trend up, and you can see where we're at here. We still believe we're in this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern, but here in the next day or two or three, we're in a critical spot in the Bitcoin price because you can see where we're at now. We peaked up over that 90,000, the max potential we thought we could get. The volume is still trending downward, and now the price is starting to consolidate. Now, do you hold here and continue up, or do we do what technically you should do, which is come back down and retest this 90,000, and that's going to be your critical area and deciding point. Do we hold that and break the bear market that we've been in, or the downtrend, and just shoot off to the upside and make a run at 100,000, or are we going to come down, which is more likely? Trade on this 90,000, get back underneath it, get back on top, get back underneath, and eventually get rejected and continue to head down. That's going to be very critical over the next 48 to 72 hours into this weekend, as this is going to play itself out and reveal itself. But I still am fairly confident that this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern is still in effect. We just had an exuberant. Sorry, this is going to be a two-part video. I got a work phone call that cut the video off, but I still am fairly confident that we're in this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern. And we just had that exuberant bounce off a technical support level. But we're going to continue to watch for this because this is a critical few days for the Bitcoin price and for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. If we go look at the Ethereum price, you can see the Ethereum price now is peaking above this critical area of support and resistance, which is the $1,812 top part of this blue trading zone. And we do know we were talking about this yesterday. To get short-term bullish now, you need to get on top of this blue support box, get on top of the 50 and 100-day moving average in the daily time frame up there and build the base, and then you can continue up as this has been beaten down very, very severely as one of the major cap coins taking the biggest brunt. It was down nearly 66.69%. So this is a critical spot for the Ethereum price. If we look at the XLM, same thing, where we've pushed above now the 25.5 cents. We're running up to the 50-day moving average in the daily time frame at 26.5 cents. You can see we've got initially rejected there, and this is going to be a critical time, just like the Bitcoin price over the next couple of days, to see now as you got rejected beautifully on that 26 cents, which is a technical area. You would expect this now to trade on top of the 25 cents, just like the Bitcoin with the 90,000, and that's going to be the critical area to can you hold this and keep confirming it as support, or are you going to break back below it and it's going to confirm it now as a major resistance, and that would be what eventually drives the price. If you confirmed it as resistance like that, that would be what drives you down to the 18 cents. The XRP is in the same thing. You're on the neckline. You can see we shot way up yesterday, up almost to $2.30. Got harshly rejected just above the 100-day moving average. We talked about that you would be coming back down towards the neckline at 209, and it's the critical thing like XLM, like the Bitcoin, but at 209 for the XRP, as we're in this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern. And we're on the neckline. You can see we're extending the right shoulder, and we've hit the neckline several times there over a several month span. Then we pumped up above it. We told you that you were going to come back down to it, and this is going to be a critical few days, continuing trying to hold this as major support. But if it flips it and gets back underneath it and starts using it as resistance, that's going to be a confirmed flip. And if you get back to the 200-day moving average and slip that, it's a confirmed breakdown, and that'll be very, very bearish. So in XRP, this is a very critical 24 to 48 to 72 hours as we continue to straddle and struggle and pivot along that neckline trying to keep it as major support, which it's been for 4.5 to 5 months, and not flip it to a major resistance level, which it's attempting to do. AMP is attempting to have a breakout. You can see we had a miniature little pump, part of the pump that we've been talking about. The other day, it was up better than 59.48%. You can see we've been in this down and sideways consolidation for quite some time in this falling channel. You can see that right here. And we've been attempting to break out of this, and we've been forecasting a potential 100 to 125% pump for about a month and a half now. After it finally breaks out of this, it's attempting to do something now. We'll continue to see if we can't get a finish to a hyper pump after it's up 59%. We'll see if it can't hit some of these higher targets briefly that we thought maybe it could. You can see the XDC is floating in the same area that it's been for a while, ever since it attempted to break down out of this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern with the technical target of 0.042. We can see we've had another little mini pump. It's trying to continue this pump that we started down there. Let's get rid of some of that malarkey. You can see it sitting in between the 100-day and the 50-day moving average in the daily time frame, and we would expect it to continue to trade there. And if you want to continue bullish, you got to stay on top of that 100-day moving average at 0.075. If you get slipped the 200-day moving average slightly below that at 0.069, you'd become extremely bearish again. ALGO, same thing. We've had a nice ferocious pump. What I'd be expecting over the next couple of days, you can see we're getting initially rejected slash supported on the 50-day moving average in the daily. I think you're going to come back down to this 19.20 cents and have to hold this as a major support level. And then if you do that, you can kick up near that 24 cents. Like the channel, subscribe to the show. Peace and the Rock's eyebrow. Still don't want to buy you J's.